Get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling. Get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Bruh.
on 3, job on 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Go!
Welcome to Playoff Soccer here on Arapahoe Sports Network. It's the Denver North Vikings taking on your Arapahoe Warriors here from beautiful LPS Stadium in Littleton, Colorado. My name's Jack Shaver. Happy to be up here in the broadcast booth with you all as we get ready to go on this number 19 versus number 14 matchup. Once again, it's the Denver North Vikings taking on your Arapahoe Warriors. That is not the right stadium. Anyway, today is a bit of a heartfelt broadcast. It is our final, without a doubt, the final broadcast featuring Mr. Jeff Ramberg. If you remember, he has been with us for a few of these soccer games we've done, most notably recently the Cherry Creek Arapahoe soccer game. Or not Cherry Creek, Cherokee Trail soccer game that we had the other day that ended up in a 1-1 tie. And today will be the final outing. He's been with us for football, basketball, soccer, and a few other sports. It's been an amazing time having him up in the broadcast booth with us, and we're going to miss him most sincerely. As we are less than 2 minutes away from kickoff here, he's going to be in the other room to do our introductions, and then he'll make his way over here and go from there. So definitely a heartfelt day to be closing things off here, as once again, it is playoff soccer time here at LPS Stadium. Arapahoe, the number 14 seed, coming in with a record of 8 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties, and the Vikings coming in with at the number 19 seed with the record of 11 wins, 3 losses, and a tie. You may be wondering, how does Denver North have the better record? And they were the lower seed. It's all about the RPI, strength of schedule. Denver North, they could have played some teams that aren't as good. And meanwhile, for us, we had some teams that are a little harder to beat. So we're less than a minute away from our starting introductions. I want to send things over to Mr. Bramberg here in just a moment. Thanks for joining us. I have one more piece of news I keep forgetting to talk about. If you don't know, Colorado Student Media hosts a competition every year for Colorado Broadcaster of the Year. And this year, your boy has won Colorado Broadcaster of the Year, Colorado Student Media Broadcaster of the Year. So very exciting stuff, and we'll take things over to Jeff Bramberg. Big shout out to the judges.
Good evening and welcome to Littleton Public Schools Stadium for tonight's first round matchup of the 5A CHSAA State Playoffs, featuring the number 19 ranked Vikings of Denver North High School and your 14th ranked Arapahoe Warriors. These two teams are members of the Colorado High Schools Activities Association and abide by the regulations and rules set by CHSAA in order to maintain high standards of conduct, competition, and scholarship. Your cooperation and good sportsmanship as players, coaches, and spectators is both expected and appreciated. And now for tonight's lineups. First, the lineup for the visiting Vikings. Number 0, Tatiana Garcia. Number 00, Anna Jane Kerr. Number 1, Chloe Thompson. Number 2, Helen Deming. Number 3, Bianca Avalos. Number 4, Riley Bogan. Number 5, Dayani Torres. Number 6, Leah Gentry. Number 7, Lila Avalos. Number 8, Leah Ford Pineda. Number 9, Alexa Sines. Number 10, Pearl Phillips. Number 11, Nikteha Verde Arce. Number 12, Sophie Messer. Number 13, Jasmine Alvarez. Number 14, Abriana Ruiz. Number 15, Yvette Loya Frias. Number 16, Annalie Avalos. Number 18, Ella Sturgeon. Number 20, Jordan Frank. Number 21, Havana Herbert. Number 71, Evangeline Robbins. And number 151, Gabby Sosa. Denver North is coached this evening by Clay Porter. And now for your Arapahoe Warriors. Number 00, sophomore Sasha Cravena. Number 1, junior Alexa LaDuff. Number 2, sophomore Braylon Wynn. Number 3, junior Annalise Cote. Number 4, junior Stella Tognetti. Number 5, senior Isabella Diana. Number 6, sophomore Kinley O'Neill. Number 7, junior Kate Marlin. Number 8, senior and captain Ainsley Deberard. Number 9, sophomore Parker Wells. Number 10, junior Emery Cartwright. Number 11, junior Kate Schlau. Number 12, sophomore Paige Bradley. Number 13, junior Morgan Autry. Number 14, junior and captain Kira Barker. Number 15, sophomore Finley Weant. Number 17, junior Matea Civis. Number 18, freshman Rena Civis. Number 20, senior and captain Bella Lopez. Number 22, junior and captain Maddie Steiner. And number 23, junior Mia Parker. The Warriors are coached this evening by head coach Jeremy Hayes and assisted by Matt Civis, Allison Wynn, Sean Conway, and Alec Cuthbert. The center ref for tonight's game is Ken Hare, and the assistant referees are Tim Auth and Brandon Vasquez. At this time, if you could please stand and kindly remove your caps for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
All right, folks, playoff soccer time is here. It's the Denver North Vikings once again taking on your Arapahoe Warriors here from LPS Stadium in Littleton, Colorado. Those were some phenomenal introductions by the wonderful Jeff Ramberg. Again, this is our final broadcast together, so a lot of feelings in this one. And once he gets ready, we'll bring him in. A lot of Denver North fans in attendance. Big shout out to the Viking faithful. They are here representing well.
I have tape, but I didn't.
All right, we welcome on the great Jeff Ramberg. What do you got for us this evening?
Well, welcome to Littleton Public Schools Stadium. I know Mac introduced you and mentioned this is our final broadcast together. The only thing that would change that, Mac, a little wrinkle could happen if number 30 Legend upsets number 3 Pine Creek tonight. They also pushed their game out to tonight, so we'll be scoreboard watching that. We're assuming number 3 Pine Creek would win. If we take care of business here tonight, we'll head down south to Colorado Springs and play Pine Creek on Friday, May 9th, for the round 2. That's the Sweet 16, if you want to think of it that way in basketball terms. But, yeah, we got a familiar lineup out there. Kate Schlaut playing the 6th. That's the defensive mid. She's number 11. We got 4 in the back, the 2 center backs, Kira Barker, Annalise Cote. Outside backs, 2 captains, Ainsley Deberard, Maddie Steiner. And in the midfield, Paige Bradley. You have Emery Cartwright getting a start tonight. And then Finley Weant. And then the 2 9s, the dual strikers. The dual strikers up top. The clock wasn't started on kickoff, so we're giving a quick reminder to the clock keeper next door.
We're just having fun here.
But, yeah, no, the dual strikers up top are Rena Civis tonight and Bella Lopez. So the name you're not seeing is Hudson Lunn. Hudson Lunn fell ill the other day. And we'll just leave it at that. It's one of those ones you need meds for, and you'll get better in a few days. So I know that's what's happening there. So that's why we've got a little different. Usually it'd be Bella Lopez and Hudson Lunn up top, but tonight they're going to get Rena Civis up there. So really this gets Emery Cartwright into the game playing the midfield. She's had some great goals this year. 2 goals against Denver South and nearly had a cross in there. A chance from Finley Weant giving a cross over to Cartwright. Looks like it was flicked by Denver North, so that'll be a throw-in for the Warriors down in the corner. Maddie Steiner getting it.
Yeah, early in the game already. The momentum heading towards the Warriors' way.
Cartwright trying to get a cross off. Good defense by the Vikings there. Bella Lopez wisely lets that go into touch. Again, into touch is just a fancy way to say out of bounds because you're allowed to touch the ball, so it's into touch. Soccer terms sometimes being colorful. Into the box, there's a header. And that had a little sunshine glare. Well done. Warriors getting a shot on goal early on. But the goalie for the Vikings, that's Anna Jane Kerr in the net, wearing the pink shoes and jersey. Denver North wearing those white tops and purple bottoms.
And I was talking to you again earlier today, and I was asking what was the motto going into playoffs, and you said there wasn't really a motto because the team has been through a lot and it's just a mental game. But I think believing is what you said it was.
Yeah, believe is key. I'll talk more in a minute on that. Rena Civis. Oh, Bella Lopez threw her hands down. Claps, though, good body language there. Civis took it toward the touch line and then gave a little through ball, but Bella didn't make the run in, and that's okay. They'll get together. Again, those two aren't always playing together up top. The Warriors have what's called a 4-4-2 diamond, and you can see it right now on the field. In the middle, there's 4 making a diamond, and then 4 in the back line. You have dual strikers up top. It's called dual 9s. The 9 is the number for the striker. It's a formation that was switched mid-season, and it seems to be working well for the Warriors. But we're capable of switching to any other formation at any time. They're familiar with that. All right, this is the first round. Most games were played yesterday. Only 3 of them are going today. The Warriors are going today. Pine Creek's playing Legend, and then Valor has their home game. They also pushed out. The rain in the area just wasn't worth risking injury. There's a through ball. That gets to number 6, Cote, defending her. Nice defense by Kira Barker, shutting it down, and out comes Sasha Cravena. Well done by the back line. It's going to be unusual to see building attack score a goal against the Warriors back line. That was number 6, Leah Gentry, for the Vikings getting in. All right, so a couple chances. The Warriors had a header on goal. And now the Vikings have countered with their own shot on goal. Steiner tried to get her left foot on it. Couldn't get, goes goal side. There's number 10. You want to watch out for her. That's Pearl Phillips. Number 10 has 18 goals on the year. Denver North has played some opponents where they've won handily, though, so that can pad the stats a little bit. But nonetheless, the next closest goal scorer has 6 goals. So Pearl Phillips, number 10, has 18 goals. That's who you want to keep an eye on tonight. Maddie Steiner, good job shielding the ball, playing possession. Schlauk looking to take it to the middle. Might switch fields. Nope, finds, that's Rena Civis coming back, almost acting as a 10 there. A 10 is the person who's in the center of the field but attacking, not quite up top as a striker. There's Kate Schlauk going on defense here. Maddie tapping it over. And Kate Schlauk corrals the ball, looking for feet. We always say find feet and possess. Nice job by Paige Bradley, the sophomore, also a softball player. Emery Cartwright trying to connect with Bella Lopez. She picks it off, and that'll be a throw-in for Denver North.
Yeah, again, I mentioned it earlier. If you're hearing a lot of applause for Denver North, they packed the house tonight. They have a good attendance for being all the way from up north.
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's during introductions, when I was doing the introductions, you could hear them cheering and clapping loudly for their team. That you can not just sense the numbers, but you can sense the passion.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, it's Finley Wien over there. Warriors have had, what's the tricky part about this team you're talking, what's the motto? When you know you have greatness and you're good, I mean, we almost took it to Creek. We barely lost in the last 2 or 3 minutes, and that's the number 2 seed in the tournament. There's Kira Barker doing defense. I just love our back line and how solid they have been. Most of the goals scored against us this year have not been a building attack with a shot on and a break in the defensive line. That's an illegal throw, and you got to go fully behind your head. That was not called. That's Tim Auth, the AR over there. A great referee. Sometimes good about letting stuff go. It is the playoffs. Anyway, as I was saying, the Warriors are 8-3-2 and could easily have a better record than that. They know that. And it's frustrating when you sometimes have a lead, you give up a goal. But when you're great, you get this. You've watched sports. When you're a LeBron James, when you're a Nikola Jokic or whatever, and you have a down day, you can get down on it. If Nikola doesn't have a triple-double, we're like, what's wrong, right? And that's kind of this team. It's like, hey, you're not going to win every game. It's a fickle sport, and there are some statistical aberrations that happen. You're up 2-0 against Mullen, and you tie 2-2. You have a freaky goal. You were here for this against Grandview. That thing just trickled in and untouched. And you're up 1-0 on CT. You're up on Heritage 1-0. So all those games, they were up and somehow ended up with a tie or a loss. And so that can create frustration, and you have to say no to that. The narrative you're telling yourself in your head is everything. And the Warriors we had a good little pregame talk. I think they're going to be ready to play today for sure. Maddie Steiner doing battle, trying to kick it beyond the 8, but we paused the action because of the injured player. It is a Warrior down on the pitch here. Trying to make out who. It looks like Kate Schlauk. I just want to make sure. But she's tough, and so that's unusual for her. The trainer has gone right out to her. The team will gather and huddle while they let her. And Coach Hayes is headed out to see what's going on. Trainer's grabbing the right knee. Now, Kate Schlauk probably has one of the strongest, most physical games on the team. Her pace, her work rate is second to none. She can quickly get up on you. Center ref Ken Hare heading over to check out things as well. Yeah, that is Schlauk. She's not feeling great. They'll get her over to the training table. It appears to be the right knee. You might see Kinley O'Neill here. She can play the 6. She is a sophomore. Played JV as a freshman. Kate trying to walk it off, which is typical of her, to be tough.
Yeah, tears in her eyes there.
Absolutely. It's an emotional game, too. It's game 1 of the playoffs. You want to do well. She's part of the team's leadership council. There's 4 captains, and then she was selected as one of 2 leaders to be on that team of 6. Annalise Cote is the other junior that's part of that. It's an honorable thing to be a junior selected for a leadership position. We talked about the sideline helping out the teams, and they're doing that right there. Talking to Kate, giving her some comfort. So it is Kinley O'Neill. I'll get that announcement in there here in a second. We just wanted to check out Kate. I'll announce that here as it goes into touch. On the pitch for the Warriors, number 6, Kinley O'Neill. So that is Kinley O'Neill playing the 6. She certainly can do the job. She doesn't have the gifted work rate that Kate Schlauk just has. That's just natural ability. Kinley, very good, solid soccer IQ. Her movement off the ball is, you just watch her head's always on a swivel. She's fun to watch. She'll do an excellent. That's a great run. Lopez is in and just couldn't quite burst forth. It was a good touch. It wasn't hit too hard. That was a good ball for Lopez. Good chance and opportunity. Just a little mistimed on the run. It's hard to connect perfectly on those, but keep trying. So keep making the runs. It can get frustrating to make the runs and then it doesn't connect. Kinley with the ball. She finds feet. See how she moves off the ball? She didn't just stand and watch. You see that, Mac? That's what's good about her. She's a perfect fill-in. We have a deep roster, and that's why I feel really good about this Warrior team this year. They say 90% of this game is movement off the ball. Finding space, head on a swivel, anticipating the moment.
Yeah, going back to that conversation I had with you about Messi last time. Very similar, again, everything you do off the ball.
Yeah, he won't move much, but then he picks his moments, and it is a burst. That's another good ball up to Bella Lopez again. She's by herself up top. We seem to have gone to a different formation here, but I still think we're in the 4-4-2 dime, and just Rinna was back helping out. Yep, she's up top now. Because if you have Rinna and Bella up there, you have someone you can pass it to. You're not feeling just by yourself. There's service into the box. Cartwright nearly getting there. Don't assume it's going to go out. Look at that work rate. We got a chance here. That's out to Maddie Steiner. Left foot could go on and misses off frame. Now, a little bit of the body language. Just tell me if I'm seeing this incorrectly. But I want to see a little more belief that something could happen there. There was a little watching, expecting it to go out. I want to see a little more energy there. Ever since the injury, it seemed to give a little bit of a pause. Sometimes you need to mentally hurdle those and believe you're going to be just fine, because they are going to be just fine. Kinley can do the job against this team.
Yeah, Kinley also a cross-country runner for the Warriors.
Yeah, she won't tire. Yeah, that's right. I've seen that on her her locker tag, if you will. Cote with the ball, the junior leader. Back to Sasha Kravenia, wearing the red 00. Almost going over the end line there. Sasha a little relaxed on that, but I can see the coach is kind of getting her together on that. It's good to play relaxed, though, rather than anxious. You just don't want to be too relaxed. The ball does need to fully cross the line in soccer. And AR over there, Tim Oth, did not call it a corner kick opportunity. I get nervous about that because, Mac, that is the goals against us have been largely set pieces and crosses. A corner kick is both of those.
Yeah, can't really let up those situations to happen.
All right, Kinley O'Neill with some green space in front of her. She's looking. That's a good little ball over to Cartwright. Tries to corral it. Those are two people that don't normally start getting some action. That's awesome. Great opportunity for very deserving players there who've done a great job this year. They don't need to hear the narrative that they're not worthy. They're absolutely worthy of being out on the pitch. Cartwright has been this dark horse goal scorer this year. In fact, let's check out some of her stats. I brought them along with. Cartwright has had some assists as well this year. Done quite well. She's got 4 goals, and actually I don't have an assist on the sheet, but that's 8 points total. Seem to remember she's been involved in that. That doesn't always get recorded, but 4 goals off the bench is a decent number. Pretty decent weather here. I'd say, what is it, about in the mid-50s? Blue skies are popping here and there.
Yeah, it was raining earlier. And kicks that into the back netting.
Yeah, got a corner here. Nice block by Cote to not let the cross happen. All right, so we talked earlier. We said get goal side. Goal side means between the ball and the net. Okay, be on the right side of the player. Don't be looking at the back of their jersey. Be in the front of their jersey. You head the ball first. They like to spin and move here. They're spinning and moving from. There's number 6 unmarked, and it puts it in. I saw that coming. Number 6 unmarked. Goal for Denver North, scored by number 6, Leah Gentry. So what did we say about set pieces? Did we talk about crosses and set pieces? And the corner kick's the most dangerous because it's both. And I was literally trying to say they spin and move in, and 6 spun and moved in, and no one went with her. You literally, I saw Coach win with her hands in the air. All you have to do is know who your number is and stay with that person. Glue to them and keep it tight and close and disrupt. You just disrupt. You hear Coach Civis say that all the time. Just disrupt. All right, here's the Warriors. Maybe this time, instead of having a lead, they'll do a good job at coming from behind. They're certainly capable. And if you're going to have this happen, much rather have it now than like we did against the Creek game with 2:17 on the clock in the second half. A corner kick went in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can easily see this team winning this game 3-1.
It's kind of the eye-opener piece, if you will. You know, you're seeing a team like Denver North and some of the matchups they have, and it makes you want to, like, in a case, let up a little bit. And this kind of opens the eyes. And my color commentary is not good today, but
oh, it's great.
No, it's not.
Oh, stop it.
We'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
Mac always openly transparent on air. I love that about him. A little lesson to provide the audience here. I don't know if lesson's the right word. Cervenia. That's spilled out.
You better get up.
Don't assume. That's called a spill out. Now, that's why we say always crashing it. Here's Lopez, senior captain, missed 2 years of soccer because of injuries. Had an ACL and a broken ankle. There's a slide tackle. He's saying stop the clock, and we're going to probably get a yellow card because of going in. Yeah, there it comes. That's kind of standard procedure. It's going to be Rena Civis with the yellow card. She'll have to come off. That's high school rules. Classy act by helping out.
We'll take a look at that again.
Issued to number 18, Rena Civis.
And we didn't get it.
Checking in for the Warriors, number 2, Braylon Wynn. So Braylon Wynn will check in. Rena will have to play a little more carefully here as she has a yellow. Doesn't want to earn the red, but at the same time, we got to have the spirit of go get it. So here, a goal against the Warriors. The whistle was not blown. Ken Hare, the center ref, did not say kick the ball. He was supposed to do the 4A Evergreen game. They're the number 1 seed. He was happy to come down here. Number 1 always plays the 32 seed in the opening game, so it's usually not very exciting. So he was moved to this game. Maddie Steiner, good work rate, picks it off, takes it down. Now she can be dynamic. She knows how to play up top as well. Has been a striker, played the 10. There's Paige Bradley, Braylon Wynn. There's some life in the Warriors. Almost got it to Paige there. That was an opportunity. Paige can rip. Look at her work rate getting back. Warriors seem to have enlivened a little bit, have a little more energy here. Deberard knew she couldn't get to that, so she paused wisely. And look at Sasha coming out. All right, there's some energy now. Kinley O'Neill. Oh, that's a good one touch. Maddie will have it. Missed Barker, but Maddie's over there for it. Finding feet in the midfield. Oh, I thought that was going to Bradley. Maybe Bradley thought Finley was over there. Finley was pinched in, but not quite enough. Finley over there. That will be a Warrior throw-in. Ainsley Deberard will get ready. Ainsley is a left-footed outside back. Has a great service from that left foot into the mixer. That being into the box. Really can serve the ball well. Warriors really could use a goal here to just settle them, create some belief. They are up against like, oh gosh, what's happening again? Cartwright doing a good job. There's Lopez wanting to put on pressure. Warriors forcing that negative pass by Denver North. There's a negative pass to Kinley. Sometimes those are the best passes to have. Kinley trying to send it down toward the flag, but Bella was kind of pinched closer to help out. She had checked back to assist a little bit and didn't stay high, but that's all right. Usually you want your nines to be somewhere even with the back line. Interesting move early in the game by the goalie there. Anna Jane Kerr just kind of letting the game pause for a second.
There's that bounce you were talking about. Don't want to have the bounce.
Yeah, when the goalie kicks it, you got to have no bounce. It's a general rule, and you want to be first too. And it's just a matter of mindset and grit and getting after it and being physical. Something the Warriors will get going hopefully. Checking back in for Arapahoe. Number 18, Rena Sivis. All right, so Cartwright comes out. Rena goes in. That keeps Braylon Wynn on the pitch. Braylon now is going to play the 9 up top. Paige Bradley can't quite get to this one. And we are calling a foul here. Ken Hare's calling a foul. So kicked in the foot there was Paige Bradley. She's trying to run after the ball before it went into touch. This will be right around the 29-yard line. It's going to be Rena Sivis. Nope, we're asking for Ainsley. I heard Hayes say that. She does have the left foot, which is great from here. Take your time, Ainsley. She'll serve it and curve it with her left foot. Warriors need to spin and get in here. Spin and get in, hopefully. Warriors, that's a good ball. Can we head it? No. It's caught. A little too strong there, a little too strong. She did a great job, though. Gave us an opportunity. You don't want to have it wildly off frame, and it was not. Just barely strong there. That's it. Ah, there goes a ball. I can hear Hayes down there being positive. Your microphone's doing a great job picking stuff up. I hear him saying, well done.
Awesome.
That positive talk is so much. It's the narrative you tell yourself while you're playing. It's a difficult game. There's never a timeout. You got to coach yourself. You can feel like you've totally disappointed your team or someone else when, in fact, they might not even have seen the mistake you think is in your head. You can, one-on-one against the 9 is dangerous. Cote's got to get in there. This could be deadly. This is Pearl Phillips, and she's called offsides. Timoth has called her offsides right around the 40-yard line. A break for the Warriors. That was very tight. I don't know if the replay will show that. It's the moment the ball is passed to Pearl. If she's offsides, I don't know if you can rewind far enough back to see that. That'd be hard to do, but
here we go one more time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where she was on that. She's asking what happened there. Maybe the Warriors caught a break there. Ainsley Deberard with a pass to the 6. That's to Rena coming back, helping out, acting as a 6. There's a cross into the mixer. Just not crossed enough. Paige Bradley had a nice diagonal run in. You always want to do a diagonal run toward the far post there. No bounce. Let's see if it happens. Good. Barker takes a step. Good job. I heard Hayes say, Kira, that's perfect. It is. I mean, even though that didn't go to a teammate, that just stops everything, and it lets us get set up. Isabella Diana getting ready to check in for the Warriors. Warriors down 1-0 early on. Again, it was a corner kick. It's set pieces. We just did not mark number 6. She spun. She got in untouched. It's Leah Gentry for the Vikings. There's a nice step by Maddie Steiner. She's throwing down some grit. She's controlling the controllables. I can tell she's in a good mental space with how she's moving. Again, Bella Diana will not get in until it's a Warrior throw-in. Ken Hare saying, hey, let's go, let's throw the ball in. Kira Barker with the header.
Good pickup.
Yeah, this game will frustrate the Warriors right now. Soccer's so tough when you're the better team and you know you're down. And that's just statistically, when we look at the scores and stuff, that speaks. And there's a reason they're the 19th seed and we're the 14th seed. For example, we beat Denver South 3-1. They lost to Denver South 2-1, things like that. So hopefully the Warriors will get one to equalize. Only about halfway through the first half here. Kinley O'Neill getting over there. Trying to find Rinna. I think that was Rinna going over to Page. It was. Page keeps it in. Page taking it down. Nice touch to Bella Lopez. We earned a corner on that. Lopez was on. That was well timed. Nice touch by Paige Bradley. She's a consistent, dependable player. The equivalent on the back line for me in that regard would be Annalise Cote, just unassuming, always consistent and ready to go. All right, this is Rinna Civis, who frequently does our corners. That goes in. It's Kinley O'Neill getting into the box. She got a little piece of it. Maddie Steiner got her leg on it. Kira Barker doing a good job stopping any potential attack by Pearl Phillips. Does a good job finding feet, and Finley Wyant. And that'll go into touch to throw in for the Warriors. All right, here comes Bella Diana. Checking in for the Warriors, number 5, Isabella Diana. All right, she goes in as outside back. She's going to play the 2 for Maddie Steiner coming out. The 2 is the outside back on the right side, moving left to right from your screen. She has the ball now, Isabella Diana, senior. Dynamic player. Coached her last year on JV. She can play the 7 and the 11 up top as well. Those are the right and left wings.
Ooh, Bella Lopez taking one.
I don't know if she took one or just hung her head in a little bit of frustration. I couldn't tell there. She can quickly be like, darn it, I was close, I almost had it, and kind of, you can almost hear that self-talk.
Yeah, kind of looked like she took it.
She may have.
And lost her breath for a moment.
Yeah, you may have seen it better than I. Cote, this is a 2v4 situation, so I feel comfortable. Barker will probably go back to Sasha. No call there. Kira got pushed down. Usually when you get pushed down from behind, there's a call. Surprised nothing was said there. Morgan Autry going to the midfield to check in. I can see her going in for Braylon Wynn, but maybe Bella Lopez. There's a throw in. Nice job. Kira Barker quickly up. She's gritty and tough. Bella Diana containing, not diving. Excuse me, that's Kinley O'Neill. Coming over and helping. Cote, good job stopping the cross. Now it's another corner. Another corner for Denver North. They're getting ready to check in number 18, Ella Sturgeon, and Morgan Autry. We'll see what they do here. They're doing the short play. Here comes number 10, Pearl Phillips, and that's kicked out to the 18. Braylon Wynn following, back into Sasha Carvegna, who corrals it. Now see if she'll take her full 10 seconds. Nope, she's looking to play quickly, but dropped the ball. Picked it back up and rolled it out, so got a little lucky there. Once you put the ball down, Mac, if you pick it back up, it's an indirect kick to the other team. Checking in for the Warriors, number 13, Morgan Autry. On the pitch for Denver North, number 18, Ella Sturgeon. All right, Morgan Autry checking in, and it is for Bella Lopez. She's been nursing an ankle and seems to be doing great tonight, moving well, so probably wise to just give her a little bit of a breather. Morgan's certainly capable up top. She's there with Braylon Wynn. And Ken Hare has called a foul here right around the 42-yard line. Denver North 1-0 on a corner kick early on, put in by number 6, Leah Gentry, who just spun from about the 14-yard line, I'd say. Just spun in. Here goes Bella Diana. She's fully capable of tearing it upfield. She's saying, hey, I want to serve it to you. She wants the run to happen and almost connected with Rena Civis. Good job creating chances for the Warriors. And we got offsides called by Tim Auth over there right around the 28-yard line. Denver North fans getting frustrated with that. It's on the ground because it's offsides. Cravena will take the kick. Bella Diana was preparing to do a throw-in. As I was saying, if you're a goalie and you pick up the ball and then you put it on the ground and then pick it back up, you cannot do that. Sasha kind of had that, but it slipped out of her hands, and then she just sort of rolled it. So that's why I said we got a little lucky there. Paige Bradley back to Kinley O'Neill. Over to Finley Weant. Could not quite get her right foot on it. Finley will now battle. Finley playing the 8. The 8 is the middle of the field. You want to think there's a left side and a right side, like dual 8s. One plays kind of the left side of the pitch, one the right side.
Andrew's smart in the house.
Yeah, see him there. You can hear his feet shuffling. That's an excellent microphone you have purchased. All right, we got another free kick here. An opportunity for the Warriors. Now we don't have a Carly Lloyd who can put it in from here. But we got Ainsley Deberard who can service it over to Paige Bradley. I see Bella Diana's going to pinch up. I would pinch her up fully down toward the 30-yard line and let her get in and make a run. She's number 5, right around the 30. There she goes, making a run. Left foot. Could scoot through to her. Nope. Denver North's done a good job. And now Bella doesn't need to worry about getting back because, see, we've got 3 defenders on 2 Denver North people. Again, our back line's going to do a great job. We're going to shut it down. It seems like every goal this year has been off a corner kick or a cross. A set piece, corner kick, or a cross. I'm struggling to remember a goal where a team has built the ball forward and ripped a shot in against our back line. And I think that, Mac, that's a large reason this team sometimes is frustrated. They know they're good, just defend the set piece and the corners and the crosses, and they are certainly capable of doing that. All right, Kinley O'Neill doing a good job filling in for Kate Schlock. That's Paige Bradley.
Yeah, you know what I've said all year. It's just been an unfortunate series of events. That's exactly what that is, the corner piece, the set piece, the cross.
But it's preventable. Learn from your mistakes. All you got to do is mark the player, and it's that simple. I mean, when I see Wim with her arms in the air, I know she's frustrated. Somebody just did not mark their player. And whoever that is going to feel terrible. And that player's job is going to be to let that go. You can't change it. Learn from it. Get after the next one. And model the way. Model how you recover from that. That's this game. It's hard to play it perfectly. Right? Sometimes you hear of an awesome slugger in baseball that go 0 for 4. Have even 4 strikeouts in a game. Here's a good sign. Kate Schlout coming back onto the pitch. Checking in for the Warriors. Number 11, Kate Schlout. Also on the pitch for Arapahoe, number 22, Maddie Steiner. All right, so Schlauk looks to be feeling better with about 13 to go here in the first half. The Warriors need to mount some attacks and chances. It's not about equalizing it, but show the energy, get some chances, some shots on. Ooh, could have called a handball almost. Yeah, maybe. Did the arm get extended there? I couldn't tell. Other side of the pitch, hard to see. At least we can see through the window tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's not downpouring like it was the other day against CT.
Yeah, we were having a hard time looking through the rainy window.
A little bit of weather earlier today. About 90 minutes to game time. Had a bit of a shower.
All right, that's Rena Civis. Does a negative pass back to Maddie Steiner. Steiner playing the outside back, temporary 6 here, it seems like. I think she's playing the 6. Yep, she is. Just want to make sure I had that right. She's playing the 6. And we've moved Kate Schlauk up top. All right, they have a 2v3 situation, so we're looking good. Cravena comes off her line and totally fine. I'm calm when I see that. I look at the numbers. You can see from up above here, eyes in the sky, we can tell we have numbers. That's out to Maddie Steiner, now playing the 6. Super versatile player to Paige Bradley. Kate Schlauk's up top now as a 9, trying to create some offense. She's certainly fast and capable. So the dual 9s, Kate Schlauk with the ball now. She can burst forward. If she can get that, she can burst forward. There's the foul. She wanted it. Put her arms up. Ken Harris called it. Right around the 47-yard line, we'll get a kick. We got 11:15 to go here. Warriors really need to equalize to create some energy. I have a feeling I'm going to call an equalizing goal before the half ends. There's a ball into the box. Paige Bradley was waiting in good position. Nice header by the Vikings to get it out of the 18. There's Pearl Phillips sending it over to Leah Gentry, who scored their lone goal so far.
Not Liz Gentry, unfortunately.
I know, that's a former Arapahoe Warrior basketball player.
One of my favorites, now playing D1 at Creighton.
Creighton Blue Giants,
yeah.
Right? Morgan Autry. Can Autry get in? No.
And I got to send her a text on the day she played in the March Madness tournament. That was definitely one of the highlights every year, she told me.
Anytime you play in that tournament, it just has an electricity about it that's unmatched. College basketball is special. And I think we do have subs coming in. We do. Checking in for the Vikings. Number 9, Alexa Stein. Well, I'm just going to say what I see because that's what a journalist is supposed to do, but these Denver North fans are clearly outdoing our fans. They have energy, and it's hard to cheer, though, Mac, when you don't have chances and opportunities. That's why we need to equalize. We need to give the Warrior fans something. You know, you talk about when a team takes a crowd out of it. Right now, that is what's happened. So credit Denver North for doing that. All right, Bella Diana with her head up. Nice simple pass to Maddie Steiner. She's bursting forward. She's going to continue with an overlap. Paige Bradley plays her. Left foot in. Trying to get to Paige. Can Morgan get there? No, but good job. Maddie Steiner creating energy. She's played well tonight. She's very versatile, like I said. Can play up top. She's playing the defensive mid right now. She's played outside back. Paige Bradley finding Rinna Civis.
Scott Sterling and wide right.
Man, Isabella Diana wanted to serve that into the mixer and just a miss hit. Looks a little frustrated with herself.
Let's go.
8:43 and counting. Like to see the Warriors play with a little urgency here. Not reckless. 9 is unmarked, but Bella Diana can get to her. Kira Barker has her. That's why Bella Diana can afford to pinch up and be an offensive threat. We still have the number advantage on their threat. That's a nice ball up to Schlauch. She can't quite get there, but look, running well. Maybe a little hitch in the step, but moving well. You can tell she's battling through it, trying to help her team. See how Cote gets up close to the Denver North player? That's called don't let her turn. All right, we got a 1v. Oh, that's a shot from way out. I don't know that that's going to produce results. Surprised to see that. I think that was Alexa Sines trying to hit it from 30 yards out. Autry's in. No flag. Flag stays down.
Got a cross here.
She crosses it. Perfect. And Schlauch almost got there. That was a nice ball by Morgan Autry. She left it far enough out in front of the goalie where the goalie could not come off her line. Nice job by Autry. Good pace on it. Almost connected with Schlauch there. Lopez getting ready to check back in. Bella Lopez will be playing soccer next year for UNC up in Greeley, University of Northern Colorado. She'll be a Bear. Finley Wyant, the sophomore, wants a call, throws her arms out. Stop the clock. We are going to get a yellow card issued to number 3 of Denver North. Now, this is just outside the box. Great chance here for the Warriors. Yellow card issued to Denver North. Number 3, Bianca Avalos. Bella Lopez really wants to check in. Look at Cote going far. You can see this skirting through if it's too strong. So we got Bella Diana, number 5, Cote, number 3, on the backside here to get it in case it's too strong. Steiner, Schlauch, Autry, and Finley Wyant in the mix. Deborah getting in there. Paige Bradley in there. The only one out is Kira Barker. Sasha's all the way up at the 39-yard line, way out of the box. We're going to equalize right here. Rinna's going to put this in a great spot. She might go straight on frame.
Make sure you knock on some wood.
Oh, I did. I'm going for the bold prediction, trying to think positively. I like Cote and Deberard. Rinna going high, off. That's a goal kick, went off the yellow. And Tanoadu just a little too strong. Was hopeful. Checking in for the Warriors, number 20, Bella Lopez. Well, they always say, hey, if you got a free kick, it can't go in unless you put it on frame or teardrop it or put it in front of the box or something. But if you miss high, it just nobody can do anything. You can't head it. You know, and it's easy to have a little adrenaline flow in there. You got a wall in front of you. She did not miss by much, though. It's a difficult sport, hard to be perfect at it. You just need to let the tiny little moments go and get after the next one. Good step there by Steiner. She's doing well tonight, attacking. There's Paige Bradley. They're going wide. That's what we like. It's out of bounds.
Ooh, almost tripped there.
Belladina will grab it. She's showing some good pace. And now Ken Harris sees a ball on the field, an extra ball, so he'll blow the whistle. Good throw in by Belladina. It's up to Lopez. That'll be a Denver North throw, and Lopez doing a good job staying high. What I mean by that, she's not dropping back to help defensively. Because if we win it, we need her up high. Good job by Barker. See how Cote had her covered. There's a whistle, stop the clock. Another yellow coming for Denver North. This is advantageous.
She's not happy about it.
She's not. Yellow card issued to number 9, Alexa Sines. Mac, was that indeed number 9? Can you verify? I could not tell. I was having a moment.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I think Ken's going to come over and talk to the sideline a little bit because there might be some chirpy fans. I don't know. Maybe he's just giving an explanation. That's a job of a good referee. He seems calm. He's just giving an explanation. Sometimes the cleats are up. Maybe you get all ball, but your cleats are up. It's hard to know. We're high up here. Could not quite see what was going on. Want to make sure I had the jersey number right there. But, yeah, yellow card. Free kick here for the Warriors. Kira Barker launching it down toward Paige Bradley. Bella Diana has it. She's going to find Paige. She's going to look to connect with Paige. I'd like to see Paige make a little run. Nope, they're going to cross it into the middle here. We'll go over to Paige. Can she pick it? Paige getting it. Has a chance. Very composed. She goes down. And we are not calling a PK. I thought for a moment. I looked straight at Ken Hare, and he said play on. That is a Warrior ball. We're playing quickly. They don't like the call. Doesn't matter. Warriors into the box. We have a chance here. Kate Schlauch working hard, wants it, trying to get a cross off. Out for our corner. Here come the Warriors. Throwing the energy at it right here. Rinna Civis over for the corner. A slew of yellow cards, it seems like. Disgruntled fans. This is an opportunity for them to equalize, grab some momentum. Rinna Civis on the corner. There's a perfectly hit ball. Headed out by Denver North. Bella Lopez in pursuit. She has it, tries to put it back into the 18. That's correct. She didn't get enough on it there, but Bella Diana. Oh, Bella, I'd like to see her just send it back into the mixer there. That's okay. She was trying to find Lopez.
And we have a sub.
Checking in for Denver North, number 21, Havana Herbert. Clay Porter, the head coach for Denver North. Denver North 11-3-1 this year. They finished 8-1 in their league. Again, their league is not as strong as the Centennial League traditionally. Thus the 19th ranked team. Deberard trying to find feet upfield. Could not quite get it up there. Good step over there by Schlauch coming back to help from the 9. Rinna Civis getting all ball first. They're mad at the call there, but if you get to the ball first, your cleats stay down. Even if you're sliding, it's not a foul. Bella Diana, great job being composed and shielding that. Go back to Kira Barker finally. She hears Kira. Kira will send it up, I bet. Yep, there she goes. Rinna trying to get to that Cote up there against Pearl Phillips. Maddie Steiner feeling the right arm. And he says play on. This could be a rip from far out. I'm glad they passed it over there. Gives us a chance to get up on her, though. Don't give her space. Number 2, she might rip one from far out here. She looked like she's ready to do it. And she does. Left foot, Kira Barker composes it. Well done. Good composure. Kira Barker wants to send it up to Lopez. The senior could not quite get to that. There's hands on her cheeks again. Throws her hands up to her face. Bella Lopez. That's sometimes a good sign. That's passion and engagement. She wants the ball. Bella Diana giving it to Maddie Steiner. Steiner over to Rena Civis, the freshman. Negative ball over to Barker, who looks to switch fields. She's looking to go left, and she does. Oh, making the run was Weant, but we still get Deberard. Deberard down the sideline there, the touch line, but too much. Schlauk was potentially there. 2:38 to go. Warriors looking to put one in and equalize here. Bella Lopez, again, hesitant to burst and make contact. That's understandable with her 2 injuries in her experience. But she is battling. There's a good work rate from Paige Bradley trying to get after it. Sasha might come off her line here. Sasha continues to retreat. I'm surprised to see Sasha retreat. And Sasha Kravenia does a good job. She retreated, which from up here I would not have done, but she recovered from that. That was a dicey situation. Rarely do you see someone get through Kira Barker like that. 1:53 on the clock. Thank goodness it's not 2-0 now.
I'm going to take a look at that one again.
Great job by Cote there. If you look, she's coming over, helping out, never stopped her run, and ends up being the one clearing the ball. Great run by her to get back and help. Nice job by Bella Diana. She's going to send it in. Paige Bradley, can we get there? No. And looks like a little injury to the left knee maybe, or the left leg. Rena Civis gets up gimping. 1:15 on the clock. Deberard with the header. That's up to Weant. Weant sends it up to Bella Lopez. Grabs it off her chest. Trying to corral it and steady it. Can't quite do it. Bella just wants the ball for a moment around the 20-yard line. She knows she can do something. Just haven't had it yet to her.
What happened there?
Slipped out of her hands, and yep, that's going to go over to Denver North. The ball, again, that turf is still moist. The ball will be on the ground since it was a throw-in and then touched by Bella Diana. So what he's ruling there is the throw-in was legal, but she touched it first. You can't do that. You can't throw it into yourself. So that's thus the ball on the ground there. Nice flick up to Leah Gentry, and that's into Sasha Kravenia. All right, we got 25 seconds left. Let's see if the Warriors can do anything with it. This would be quite an awesome equalizing moment if it could happen. Paige Bradley, 16 on the clock, trying to win that ball. We need a ball shagger to get a ball to us. Need it quickly. That's Rhea Mantle throwing it over. 9 seconds. Bella Diana throwing it down to Paige. I don't think there's enough time. There is not. That's going to bring us to the half. I'll let you do the halftime entertainment. I'll be heading into the locker room here in a minute to be part of the halftime conversation. And it's going to be an interesting locker room. The vibe is going to be probably a frustrating one. They know they're capable. We'll see if they can equalize and come back and stay steady and do their job.
All right. We'll see you later. Your score at halftime, North up 1-0. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back in 10.
You're the better team, and down 1-0.
Oh my gosh. Probably not a great place
I was like, Mark, I don't know. I don't even know what today
All right, folks, we welcome you back. Your score at the half. North up 1-0 over the Warriors as we get ready to prepare things for the second half. Mr. Bramberg, again, he is a coach on the team, so he was involved in that halftime locker room conversation. A lot of the comments you heard up here, you might hear he might have shared with the team. Hopefully those helped, and hopefully the Warriors can make something out of this second half and get on the board to at least equalize, send it to PKs. But the ideal scenario is get two and hold them to one. We're going to toss things over back to Mr. Bramberg here as we get ready for the second half of action. Thank you for watching the Arapahoe Sports Network.
All right, the teams gathered down right around the 30-yard line. Getting together, talking to one another. I see Coach Alec giving some words of wisdom. Message at halftime was, hey, take a deep breath. Play for each other. Play for ABK. And my message was surprise them with some energy right out of the gate. Easy to kind of have that home court advantage taken away, kind of, quote, take the energy out. But you show some energy right out of the gate, they're going to feel you. All right, there goes Shaver throwing down some lights. Hey, if you equalize this thing, it's going to feel pretty good. It's going to feel really awesome if you equalize this thing.
Got to have some fun with it here.
Denver North trying to counter with their energy of their own. That's a good job by their fans. They've come tonight and shown up. There are a lot of Warrior fans here as well. See a lot of the fresh, soft players. So Avery Adams, former ABKer, she's in the audience. And we're getting ready to kick things off. Here we go. Warriors send it back to Rinna, who goes over to Ainsley Deberard. And Bella Lopez has it. Trying to create some room down the touchline there. Could not create space. Again, 1-0 Denver North, the 19 seed, currently on top. And that never went into play here. That will go to the Warriors. Deberard now will throw things in.
Good little turnover there of energy.
Rinna takes it off her chest. Yep.
Yeah, got to capitalize off of that.
Deberard into the box. That's Schlauk. She's a little gimpy there. She put her leg up high trying to receive that. That was her injured leg. Going to keep an eye on number 11. Little bit of a gimp up top, but she's trying to fight. Cote has it. Goes back to Sasha Kervenia. Now, Sasha is starting the second half. You might notice it's not Alexa LaDuff. Sasha getting the full starting nod tonight against Denver North. There goes Kate Schlauk. Does a little backwards pass off her heel to Finley Wien, who was not quite ready for that. Bella Diana trying to disrupt the 11 over there. Denver North playing a 4-3-3. 11 being the left side winger. The 7 being the right side winger. That's switching fields here. Going to Leah Gentry, the girl who scored the lone goal for the Vikings. There's Schlauk putting some pressure on. Be great to see us pick one off their center backs and just carry it in and get a shot off. Bella Diana getting up, providing some pressure. Creating an errant pass. That's good. That was created by Bella Diana, putting pressure on their midi there. And a nice throw in. That'll gain 20 yards. Down the pitch we go. Bella Diana getting ready to throw it in. The back line pushing up. Midi's moving up. Rinna trying to flick it over to Bella Lopez. That goes over to the Vikings. Nicteja Verde Arce. What a name for number 11 for the Vikings. She's right around the 47-yard line right now. Paige Bradley. Back to Steiner. Steiner's going to go over to Deberard. Ainsley up to Paige. Paige over to Bella Lopez. Back to Paige, which that's a difficult situation for Paige. She was under duress. Almost had it, though. Bella Diana putting pressure on, slowing things down. Steiner making a step, trying to win the ball, putting pressure on. That's number 2. That's Helen Deming for the Vikings. And Kira Barker making a step on number 10, Pearl Phillips. Again, that's their leading scorer with 18 goals on the year. The winner of this will play on Friday night. They'll play the winner of number 3, Pine Creek, and number 30, Legend. That game's going on currently. Don't have a score for you.
Let me take a look.
Finley Wien trying to break through. She's going to draw a foul. This is going to be a free kick for the Warriors just beyond the 40-yard line on their side of the pitch. Kira Barker looks to be ready to take it. Do we have enough players up? Are we going to pass? Paige is asking for it. Looks like Kira wants to send it up. She does. Onside is Rinna. If that got, they're doing a good job, Denver North, at creating that header to disrupt. Maddie Steiner has the ball. She's going to switch fields. A miss pass to Ainsley Deberard. Not touched. Almost touched by Nicteja Verde Arce, but not quite, and that'll remain a Denver North ball.
As of right now, Pine Creek is currently up 3-0 over Legend. Surprise, surprise.
That sounds about right. That's a 3 seed against a 30 seed. Bella Lopez trying to pass to herself. She backs off, afraid of the contact there, it looked like. But kicked into touch and a throw in for the Warriors. Understandable when you're nursing an ankle that might be a little less hesitant. Coming in from the far side, Bella Diana's going to put a crack on. Here she goes, and it's wide.
Like the effort.
It will be a corner, though. It goes off of Denver North. Corner for the Warriors. Cote is going to the backside in case it skirts through. We're doing a short ball, passed over to Finley Weant, who'll go over to Ainsley Deberard.
Big shout out to Natty P for the image.
Paige Bradley trying to get a shot off. Bella Lopez to Cote. Cote sends it in, but not enough on it. Crashing in, though, were Paige Bradley. And it looks like Kate Schlauch getting in there. No bounce. Little talking needed there, but still a good job by Steiner and Cote. They just didn't want to hit each other. Still disrupted the goal kick. Correction, the kick from the goalie. All right, a foul's been called. That was a gentle foul, but still when you're pushed in the back, that will frequently be called. So Kira Barker going to give things up to Ainsley Deberard here. With the left foot, she can surface it well from this side of the pitch. That's a great ball in. We have a chance here. Almost putting it in. The Warriors, that looked like Rena Civis with her hands on her head, getting in, nearly flicking that in. That was a great ball by Ainsley Deberard. Just create chances after chance. Probably the best chance here of the second half was that one right there. That would have equalized and calmed things down for the Warriors. Like to see them equalize early if they can, of course. That's what we'd like because it can calm things down to where we can really open things up. Bella Lopez trying to put a crack on, taking a shot from far out, didn't hesitate.
Had good distance on that one.
Yeah, she's shooting from the 20-yard line, which is 30 yards out. That did a good distance. I mean, that's high off the back screen. You're absolutely correct. So don't hesitate. If you got a little window, she's got to put that on frame.
Yeah, right now it's just all about taking the shots you can get.
Yeah, if you play too careful, you're never going to get a shot off. So it's a tricky balance between the two. You don't want to play frenetic and hurried and panicked. You want to play your game and just breathe and play your soccer. Find feet, stay composed, make runs. Nice job by Bradley coming to the ball there. It's decent service. That could spill out. We got a chance. Kate Schlauch has equalized for the Warriors. The equalizing goal. Getting in, number 11, Kate Schlauch.
Needed that.
That'll calm things down for the Warriors. Kate Schlauch getting in, a goalie mistake. Anna Jane Kerr came out. It simply bounced over her head. And Kate Schlauch, as we say, continue running. Don't stop and watch. And she did not. She stayed hungry and just calmly put that in the back of the net. We have equalized. New life here for the Warriors. Now we want to avoid penalty kicks and get the next goal. Excellent job by the Warriors. That's less than 7 minutes into the second half here. That will also calm down those Denver North fans. Anybody's game now. Cote trying to avoid the cross. It will go, luckily, just for a throw-in. That could have easily been a corner by a foot or two. And that's a big difference for us because, as you know, we have sometimes struggled against those set pieces. Throw in for Denver North. Despite the ball being down in the corner, they are 10 yards up from where the ball went out. There's a throw in. Again, no offsides on a throw in if you're thinking that. Coach tried to get out of the way. This is dangerous. And it is a goal. Right back come Denver North. I think that was number 15. Is that who you got?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
I believe it's 15. I just want to make sure. Yes. That was unfortunate right there. Goal for Denver North, scored by number 15, Aveth Loya Frias. Essentially, we're right back where we were. We're just a goal down, about 8 minutes into the second half. It is playoff soccer. And there goes Paige Bradley with a work rate up the pitch, and that might be us. Nope. Paige kicking the ball through the legs of Denver North there. Ooh, both feet did not stay down for that throw-in. Bella Lopez getting in. Cote Sasha Cravena has this. Nope, she's not coming off her line. I am surprised Sasha did not. Cote will have. Cote's pressure there is so skilled and professional. I just didn't doubt it. She had a good angle, got the right angle on the player there, Leah Gentry, and forced the errant kick. That is a skilled center back under duress, doing a good job disrupting things. I thought Sasha would continue to come off her line there, but she felt a little too uncomfortable and risky about it. Look at Schlauch trying to pick this off. Schlauch might get it. Here's Lopez. We have an opportunity here. Over to Schlauch. No, it's going all the way over to Finley Wient. Hits it high. Lopez trying to send it in. I want to see her settle that and take a shot on. Maddie Steiner might rip one from far out. Can she put it in? No. Lopez passing it into the box instead of taking a rip there.
What an exciting second half, though. I will give you that.
Oh, well, the game will open up. I mean, that's how you have to do it. You can't play too safe as the clock continues to wind down. But the message at halftime was breathe and do play calm and composed. We're still doing that. But as the game goes on, it can open up. That was my point, so look for that. But, yeah, it has been a flurry of activity here early on. Cote looking to switch. Finds the 6 and Maddie Steiner. Good switch over there to Bella Diana. Looking to find feet. She'll carry into green space. Has some room. Threads the needle up to the 10. That's Rena Civis. Finds Schlauch heading it over to Finley Wient, who's making a little overlap run out of the 8 position. That was good. That was, I can hear Hayes saying, good play, Black. That was a good job. Nice little flick by Schlauch. If Wient gets in, she's got a chance to crack one. Kate Schlauch looking to get another one. Nice little touch to Finley Wient, who wants to get a cross off and gets beat on the outside. Denver North cheering on every stop as they know they have the lead back again. They're up 2-1. They have scored on a corner kick in the first half, and I'm going to go ahead and call it a little bit of a miscue defensively in the box. A little confusion on clearing the ball, and number 15 just got in. That was, again, Yvette Loya Frias. The goal for the Warriors scored by Kate Schlauch right around the 7-minute mark into the second half, so officially call it the 47-minute mark. Braylon Wynn looking to check in. Now she might go in for Lopez up top. Don't know that she'll go in for Kate Schlauch, but we'll see. Good pass by Barker back to Sasha, who's out helping out. Sends a big deep ball downfield. That's going to be Rena trying to flick it in, but a little too strong. That's the right idea. That could spill out. That spills out. Bella Lopez is right there. But 00 Anna Jane Kerr has it for the Vikings. And that ball did bounce. They tried to not let it bounce, Paige and Maddie. Nice touch by Paige Bradley. Bella Lopez losing the ball on the side of the field. I think Braylon Wynn will come in for Bella Lopez. Something seems a little amiss there. Good job by Sasha. She'll quickly roll it out to Ainsley. Ainsley will take a touch. We're going to try to quickly counter here. Kate Schlauch trying to flick it to herself. Look at her not give up. Look at that. That's awesome stuff from Kate. And going in hard to the goalie there, not giving up, showing the grit and the energy you want from ABK. Warriors have to play 0-0. Just look to get the next goal, equalize. It's going to be a battle. Lopez to Paige Bradley. Bradley over to Rena Civis, the freshman. Nice little behind the heel kick pass to Lopez, who will cross it over to Finley Wient. Left foot into the box. Maybe offsides Paige Bradley. I don't know. And Tim Off keeps his flag down. That was close. That was close. You can be quickly offsides on a flick pass. But he kept his flag down. That was an opportunity for the Warriors.
Oh, my gosh. I'm not locked in. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. We don't necessarily need a replay of that. I was just curious. Kira Barker, the center back, also a captain as a junior. Nice pass. Kate Schlauch out to Wheaton. She can hit from there. She takes a crack. Is blocked nicely by the Vikings, but if you look, there's a constant attack now by the Warriors. And now Braylon Wynn will check in for Bella Lopez. Checking in for the Warriors, number 2, Braylon Wynn. All right, that's Bella Diana over there to Maddie Steiner. We're outside the box here. Finley, we and Kraut want to get a cross off. North is just winning the 1v1 battles occasionally here as we're trying to cross it in. And that'll go over to the Vikings. Their throw in.
Okay. What is going on here?
Emery Cartwright warming up. Max Shaver always doing triple, quadruple duty. He's clearly working on something technological while
There we go.
can wear a headset at the same time and broadcast.
Yeah, currently working on why our board is not dimming, and it is now. Sweet.
Warriors keeping it down in this part of the pitch until just that moment there. This is a 2v3, 2v4 situation. Again, these are situations we have done well stopping, and that's a little too strong. Carveno will let it go over the end line for a goal kick. Little high five from Cote to Carveno. That's good body language to see. I can hear Civis. We're getting to the 25-minute mark. Playoff soccer, we need one. Could start getting a little anxious here. Now you could have a tie in an interesting scenario. Game could end up going to penalties even. But let's get to that moment first. Only Warrior with a card is Rena Civis. She's out there playing well. Let's see who Cartwright comes in for, though. And that will be Finley Weant. Checking in for Arapahoe, number 10, Emery Cartwright. Deborah with service into the box. No one home. Cartwright there. Tried to get to it. Steiner again with good hustle tonight. She was one of the players in the locker room. Animated and cheering on her team with a good message. Warriors certainly ready to battle. I mean, this is kind of what you expect from a 14 against a 19. Just thought the score might be flipped 2-1. Us. Still plenty of time to make that happen. Steiner, good job getting goal side there. And makes Denver North have to send the ball backwards. Braylon Wynn getting in, disrupting things. Schlout's not going to stop. And kicking it out of bounds is the goalie. That's Anna Jane Kerr.
What do we got? Our varsity lacrosse team here in suits and ties. Sorry, unrelated, but you don't see that every day.
That's West Foa here. Could be coming from, did they have a banquet tonight? Did they, I don't know. I'm wondering what they had tonight. Well, we'll try to find out.
Anyway. Got a goal kick for North here. Here comes Bramberg.
Brody, why are you guys in ties and shirts and suits? Wes?
We had the capstone final.
Capstone final, gotcha.
That makes sense.
Good seeing you, Mr. Bramberg.
That makes sense. I heard that.
Yeah, the capstone final. I think the microphone picked that up.
Yep.
So that's cool. We got West Foa and some lacrosse players here. I think is it Carly McHale down there too? Yep.
Yep.
All right, so back to the game here. We got Braylon Wynn. A great job with kind of moving the players around, putting the puzzle pieces together. That can't always guarantee results, unfortunately. That's just this fickle sport, but hopefully we can equalize. Checking in for the Vikings, number 18, Ella Sturgeon. All right, Ella Sturgeon checking in. She's going to play outside back, wearing number 18. Checking out is Leah Ford Pineda. Cote, Annalise Cote, another part of the leadership council for ABK. Bella Diana trying to connect with Cartwright. Hit it a little too strong. 21:32 to go on the clock. It's getting a little interesting. There's a ball. That is Pearl Phillips, leading goal scorer, and stopped by Sasha Kravenia. Got got off a nice shot there, beating 2 of our defenders.
Yeah, where is Alexa LaDuff tonight? I know she's
here.
So she's not wearing her goalie uniform.
Yeah, she's down there. I see her on the sideline.
Is there a reason why she's not playing the second half, or did Sasha earn it?
Again, Sasha was chosen by Coach Hayes to play this full game at least.
Good for her.
And so that's the nod went to Sasha. Again, they split time all year because they're both really good, and that's just the simple fact. So no need to hang your head. It's just subtle things, gut calls, coach's decision. Don't always have all those details. All right, we got a goal kick here, and they're going to send it out. That's I like the 50-50. Ball gives us a chip, and it'll go straight to Sasha. That's essentially a turnover. She's going to kick it straight back rather than find feet and try to make a quick counterattack. And we're just exchanging kicks by goalies here. Nice job by Sasha, or excuse me, Kate Schlauch getting in there. Sasha choosing to just send that ball forward rather than find feet. That's not a critique. It's good to sometimes switch it up. Oh, Kira took that on the side of the head. She's going to try to grit through that. Ken Hare, center ref, letting it go. Looks like Kira is okay. Probably just rattled her a little bit.
Halfway through this half.
I know, it's exactly halfway. Deborah, when you get pushed down and it's from the front side, they don't often call that. It's when you're pushed in the back that it gets a little more called. Could have called it, but did not. All right, there is Kate Schlauch trying to connect with Braylon Wynn, but could not quite get the left foot off. Braylon doing a good job making a run there. Her movement off the ball is pretty great. Doing a good job, Braylon Wynn tonight. Cote to Deberard. The captain over to Paige Bradley. That's the freshman, Brenna Civis, who has 7 goals on the season. Played incredible this season. That's trying to find Kate Schlauch up there. Dual 9s up top. Braylon Wynn, Kate Schlauch. Good step by Barker. She anticipated the give and go. Kira Barker with her left foot will kick it out. She'll make a work rate to it. That's Pearl Phillips in pursuit. Number 10, leading goal scorer. And Cote is there to disrupt that pass. It will go for a corner kick, though. So I think the Warriors will defend this one just fine. Morgan Autry looking to check in. I think she might go in for Braylon Wynn. All right, the clock starts to become something you mildly watch at this point. The winner will likely head down to play Pine Creek on Friday in Colorado Springs.
Double check the score of that one.
It was 3-0 last Mac looked.
No.
We're going to get a double substitution at striker here in a minute. Oh, that's a soft one at Sasha. She has it. Carvenia corrals the ball. She's going to play quickly. Throws it up to Braylon Wynn. Maybe a little too strong. Can she get there? She's disrupting things. Forces a negative pass back. That's good. Renna heads it over to Braylon.
Yep, still 3-0.
Braylon and Kate Schlauch will come out soon. Bella Lopez and Autry will go in. Finley William will go back in for Cartwright. That's my guess on the substitutions. So still 3-0? It doesn't say how much time left. Yeah. Probably similar to us.
Last update, it was the 14th minute in the second half, so 36-26.
Kira Barker had a clean slide there. When you slide with your cleats down and get to the ball first, it's a very legal play. Now, if the cleats come up, even if you get the ball first, it can be called egregious. Cote sends it over to Bella Diana, who tries to find Kate Schlauch. Oh, Kate got injured earlier, and she might stay down. Here's a stop the clock. We're going to have another card. I need a number on this player because I can tell. We're getting a card on 20, I believe. Kate stays down. It's Schlauch, the injured player. Yellow card to number 20. So we'll call that out. Yellow card issued to Denver North, number 20, Jordan Frank. And the Denver North fans cheering on and being very positive. They probably like her gritty play. We got 3 Warriors checking in. Give me a moment. Checking in for the Warriors, number 13, Morgan Autry. Number 15, Finley Wieant. And number 20, Bella Lopez. All right, now Schlauch is coming out, and that's probably good. That was well timed. She's the one that got tripped up over there and got banged up earlier tonight. Deberard with the left foot will serve this in. Finley Wieant very wide left. And up top it is Morgan Autry and Bella Lopez. That's going to go to Renna Civis playing the 10. She got tripped up, but Ken Hare right there. He saw everything. Calls it a clean call. Little chip over the head of Cote. Cote pressing in now. We're forcing things a little bit, which we need to do as the clock winds down. Maddie Steiner helping out and does a good job. Maddie Steiner playing great tonight. Deberard now back to her familiar position. Steiner back to the 6.
Oh, I forgot to start the clock on my end. That's my bad, guys.
It's okay. We're right at 17 flat. Ball sent into the mixer and goes over the end line for a goal kick. And getting things ready for Sasha quickly is Isabella Diana. She feels a little bit of the urgency. 16:35 to go. Hopefully not in the season. And Rena Civis, Finley Weant calmly collects it, takes it to a nice open green space, finds feet in Maddie Steiner. Steiner back to Finley. Errant pass picked off by Denver North. Warriors trying to build and possess and calm things down there. Had a little turnover moment. I can hear Hayes saying, "Come on, Maddie," and she hustles over. And sometimes that's all you need to hear from your coach, because, like, do I go and take her? I don't want to leave a space open. I don't want to leave a player unmarked. And your coach says, "You're good, go." Communication by teammates can help as well, man on, things like that. It's great to hear the communication going on. Deberard finding Finley Weant. Can't quite corral it over there near the touchline. And we're, Mac, we're starting to worry about the clock a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the clock there?
You just got to play with some urgency. Now or never. This is the season.
Can't word it any more simply and factual than that.
Win or go home.
Yeah, there's no other way around it. It's got to find a way to put one and equalize into the back of the net, turn yourself an extra opportunity here tonight. Paige Bradley getting ready to go in. Now, she's one that could equalize. She can hit from far out. She can be a great midi who can pop one in. Look for her to not hesitate should the window open. Very high soccer IQ. Movement off the ball, her touch. Attention to detail is really very high for Paige Bradley. Finley Weant working over there on Denver North. Again, that's number 15. That's Yvette Loya Frias who had the ball. She scored the second goal. And here comes Paige Bradley for Maddie Steiner. Checking in for the Warriors, number 12, Paige Bradley. Paige Bradley takes her green space, has her head up, will find feet, threads the needle. Finley Weant over to Bella Lopez. Crack one, Bella. Oh, she tried to connect with Morgan Autry. Bella will do the negative pass back to Paige. Paige to Bella. Have an opportunity here. Paige puts a move on. Heavy touch, but still has it. Trying to put a move on. Goes down. Soft call, but Ken will call it. Ken will call it again when you're pushed into the back. This is the opportunity for the Warriors. They are close. They're not that far out. Right around the 12-yard line, so 22 yards out. Crash after the goalie here.
We got several ladies, so I know who can hit this. This is really easy.
This is Rena Civis. I want her to put this on frame. You remember earlier in the game tonight, in the match, she kind of sent it just barely over the crossbar. If it's not on frame, nothing can happen, but let it bounce around in front of the net. Ken Harris marked off 10 yards for the 4 girls from Denver North, creating a line.
Gotta breathe.
Put this on frame, crash in, expect it to bounce around, put the puck in front of the net. Let's equalize right here. Rena Civis, free kick. And nearly curls it in and hit the outside of the netting. And corner kick has been called. I was waiting to see what Ken Hare called. It did flick off a Denver North player. Rena was calling for it. Keep your hopes alive here. Now, Ainsley's coming over for a short ball. I don't want the short ball. That's what they're doing. Ainsley over to Rena. Rena trying to get into the box, sends it into the mixer for another corner. I would like to see the regular corner, but that's all right. I just can see the girls in the box want it. Morgan Autry's got height. Emery Cartwright in there. Excuse me. I believe that's Cote in there. That's Cote, yep. Here goes Rena into the box. Equalize! Yes! And I think that's Cote. Annalise Cote, if I see it correctly. Nope, that might be Paige Bradley. I cannot quite tell who hit that. Can you see on the replay? It is dark out.
My bad.
I need to announce it. Is it Cartwright?
Hold on.
Is it 10 or 12? That's what I need to know.
It was an own goal.
I can't call that. Who for the Warriors? Put that in. Go to the replay.
It was an own goal.
All right, we'll get this called here in a minute. I need to know the number of that player right there in the middle.
That is Emery Cartwright, I believe. One more time for the folks at home. We were trying to figure that out.
Trying to see if it's an own goal or not. We're going to call this for the Warriors. Equalizing goal for the Warriors, scored by number 10, Emery Cartwright.
Well, if they're not criticizing you, I guess it's correct.
Well, you're exactly right in the hesitation there. You know, we need to call that correctly, and if it is an own goal, it's an own goal. So that's why I wanted to see the replay, and I knew it was either Cartwright or Kotek. I couldn't tell, I couldn't see the number, but I could see the blonde pony, and that's as it gets darker, it's harder to see. But
yeah, if I know any of these girls the best, it's Emery Cartwright, thanks to Owen Gilly.
All right, 2-2, brand new game, 12 minutes to go. Warriors have equalized on the corner kick. Off Rena Civis' set piece, it flicked off a Denver North player, and we got a corner. The first corner, we did the short play to Ainsley Deberard, but got another corner.
Just got to hold it
and
here.
And then put it in. Oh, let's get the winner. That could totally happen.
Just got to hold their defense. We'll say that.
No, I think momentum's in favor of the Warriors. I'm going to step away for about 10 seconds, just get some light in here.
No worries. No. You should just go get the lamp from the other room.
Nah, I'll use a cell phone light or something.
I apologize. We had to keep the window closed. It's a little cold outside.
Yeah, we're in a room without a dimming light, so it's way too bright to turn on. Light reflects off the glass. You can't see as well. All right, Deberard, outside back, setting it up to Bella Lopez. Warriors have tied and equalized things. Emery Cartwright. We were checking to see if it was an own goal or not. Again, Mac thinks it was, and it may have been, but in a playoff game, let's go ahead and announce a Warrior. So who do we have here? 7-4. Checking in for the Warriors, number 22, Maddie Steiner. On the pitch for the Vikings, number 4, Riley Bogan, and number 7, Lila Avalos. All right, 2-2 our score. Number 14, Arapahoe. Number 19, Denver North. All knotted at 2 here in the second half. Emery Cartwright and Kate Schlock have scored. Here's a breakaway moment. Maddie Steiner, she could crack from far out. Could put it in. Almost dropping it. And Bella Lopez right there in case it did spill out. She was right there. But that's Anna Jane Kerr having a difficult second half here.
Yeah, no, that goal definitely rattled her.
Well, she's given up 2 this half, and 1 was kind of a misjudge on a bounce. It really was kind of a mental mistake, and that one almost spilled off. So continue to put the ball into the mixer, put pressure on the goalie. Hopefully she'll drop it, and things can happen. Denver North trying to cheer on their team. 9:44 to go, 2-2. Denver North has had the momentum. They were up 1-0 and up 2-1, but it's tied now. It's tied now, and you got Steiner up top playing a 9. She's played the 6. She's playing a 9 right now. And right now we're going to Rena Civis. Finley Wien now takes the 9 spot. Doing an overlap from the 8. Rena trying to find feet. Held onto it a little too long. Could not connect with a teammate. And she falls down in a little bit of pain. Barker quickly puts it back up, though. Lopez wants it to go to her. It does go to Lopez. We got a chance here. Can the UNC Bear do it? It sends it back to Rena Civis, who then earns another corner. It does go off Denver North. A corner has been called. They're trying to put it down for a goal kick, but it is not. I saw Tim Oth throw his flag down toward the corner. That's the assistant referee over there. Did a lot of Warrior games this year at all levels. Oops. All right, here goes Civis quickly on the corner, looking to get the game-winning goal here. Finley Wien trying to get to it. Watch out for the counter. Is that Pearl Phillips bursting out? I can't tell who that is. That might be Leah Gentry. Is that number 6? That is Leah. She's got speed. Barker eyeing her, giving up. Bella Diana will now take. Good job by Sasha Gravena. Good job by Barker coming out a little bit. Bella Diana coming over from the outside back to take on the player who was open in midfield. Good job. All right, Cartwright has it. Sends it up, trying to connect with Bella Lopez. Warriors playing with that urgency like they're down a goal. I like this right here. Steiner has it. Over to Weant. Weant possessing. That's over to Emery. Cartwright finding feet and Rena Civis. Good possession by the Warriors, showing composure. They still have the throw in here.
And we're going to stop the clock. We have a quote-unquote player down who's faking it?
Maybe. I don't know.
She's down on her knees trying to get the clock to stop.
Yeah, she took a knee.
And then she seems to
so
be
she'll,
fine.
Yeah, she'll have to come out. I don't know. He stopped the clock. I don't know what's going on here.
No, the clock is still
Is
running.
it, oh, he didn't throw up his arms to stop it. Okay.
I just heard in the crowd, player down, so.
And we got substitutions. Interesting. They're substituting. So an injury, but you don't have to stop the clock. You did not. So checking in. It's going to be number 21. I'll announce that here. Checking in for Denver North, number 21, Havana Herbert.
So the clock did not stop.
Yeah, it's you don't have to there, but it's common to do that if they're down for a while. But clearly the player got up and was moving, so Ken Hare, the center ref, decided to let the clock keep moving. All right, that's Paige Bradley. Going wide over to Ainsley Deberard, making a run from the outside back. Good left foot service, looking for a window. She finds a window, but Bella Lopez can't quite get there. It's to no fault of Bella Lopez, just trying to create chances. Couldn't quite connect. Good idea. It worked there. It's Leah Gentry. Somewhat electric. I think we're offsides. Get that flag up, Brandon. Nope, he's going to see Sasha corral it. No need to throw the flag up. I thought she was slightly off. But Vasquez keeps his flag down. That's the AR on the other side of the pitch. Bella Diana taking a lot of green space there. Paige Bradley calmly finding a window. Maddie Steiner back to Bella Diana, who gets beat on the side, but Paige Bradley's there to stop and slow things down. It'll be a Denver North throw-in. We got 6 minutes to go here in the second half. All right, Finley Weant trying to get to it. Put pressure on the midfield game of Denver North. There's a nice slide and get to the ball. Rena playing the ball, laying down. You're not permitted to do that. Thus, the Denver North fans upset.
I was unaware that was a rule.
It's kind of like a hand pass in hockey. But there was no one around her, and so it wasn't one of those situations where a player was right around her. But I'm explaining more why the Denver North fans were upset. I think what Rena did was just fine. Wasn't a dangerous moment for a player. Cote will shield here while Sasha, rather than corral it, will kick it out. Finley Weant in pursuit. Can't quite get there. Finley trying to pick her moments for her energy late in the second half. Cartwright over there trying to provide pressure. There's a battle in the midfield right now. Denver North possessing. Here's a turnover. Barker will possess. She'll look to send it up. There she goes quickly, a little too strong. A little softer through ball would be good. Bella Lopez wants it a little softer there. That's okay. The idea is right. Finley Weant putting pressure on in the mid. Rena Civis. Ball sent up, but Cote is right there. Annalise Cote wearing number 3, Emery Cartwright number 10. Sometimes they can look similar on the camera, especially far away from our vantage point. Every time we do these games over the years, we've got to have binoculars. All right, I think this is Pearl Phillips. Yep. Checking in for Northfield, number 10, Pearl Phillips.
Not Northfield.
Correction, Denver North. And checking in for Arapahoe, number 11, Kate Schlauch. All right. Thank you for that correction there. I've thought that all night. They played Northfield earlier this year, and they beat them. And that surprised me, and that was one of the things I was looking at recently. But they lost to Denver South. So this team for Denver North can be up and down, and that's kind of we're seeing that tonight, literally in this game. It's a microcosm of their season and ours. Battle to see who can move on.
We do go to golden goal after this, correct? Or do we go straight to shootout?
Yeah, we should get 2 10s with a 2-minute halftime and then PKs.
Good thing they started this at 6:30.
Bella could not quite get there. She pops back up. Schlauk is onside. Kate working hard, trying to cross it. Nobody home, though. Paige Bradley trying to get over there. Paige wins
Good
it,
pick
puts
up.
a shot on, almost doing it. Paige Bradley creating an opportunity of her own. I told you, the soccer IQ and the work rate and detail from her is second to none. Good job by Paige Bradley there. Man, I have to tell you, the heart's racing, feeling the adrenaline. Makes it harder to focus on everything, really. Want to see the Warriors put one in the back of the net here, not have to go to these stressful situations that lurk once a game stays tied. Maddie Steiner, a good job coming over, helping out. She's picking her time to make a step and just boldly go for it. She's not hesitating tonight. Leah Gentry elects to give it up to the outside back for Denver North. I forget what game it was earlier this season. Oh, I was thinking it was the last one. I called Cherokee Trail, Cherry Creek. My brain does that from time to time. That's Leah Gentry. Do not let her get that shot off. Nice cross in there. They will keep it in. Watch out for sending it back to the mixer. Trying to find number 21. Quick flick on, but it'll go wide. And that was Havana Herbert for the Vikings. Missing just by a few feet wide right there. That was a dicey situation late in the game here, under 2 minutes. Warriors might slow and calm things down here. And take a breath. Cravena sends it up. You hear ABK chants. Nice stop by Kara Barker. Shot on goal coming out of the Vikings. Trying to see who that is over there. Can't make out the number. Got 1:18 to go. Deberard with the throw-in. Stop the clock for an injury. Steiner has gone down. She's limping off. Cartwright will come in. Checking in for the Warriors, number 10, Emery Cartwright. We got 1:12 on the clock. That'll be a permitted stop clockage due to injury. Good job by Ken Hare. Paige Bradley to Cote. Cote looking. Trying to find feet. She'll take her green space. Might send it up. We'll see. She's going to go wide over to Bella Diana. Making a run is Cartwright. Cartwright will get it. Nice job stopping the ball. Flicks it up to the offense of Bella Lopez, who keeps going in, trying to win the ball here. And we'll get a throw in deep. Look at the clock. 48 seconds. Plenty of time.
Oh, what? Oh, my clock's off.
That's okay. We got 48 on the clock. Counting down now to 40. Throw in into the 18. Just the edge of the 18, back out, sent into the mixer. Oh, we had a chance. Lopez was there, or Cartwright was there. No spill out there. And that'll be corralled by Anna Jane Kerr. 24 seconds to go. Barker sends it over to Finley Weant. And Denver North kicks it off Finley Weant's foot. That'll go for a throw-in for the Vikings, sending it in over Deberard's head. Cote stopping things. Does a good job to be disruptive over there, and this is going to quickly head to a 2-2 score here at the end of the two halves. There it is. All right. Each year, I mean, I've had different rules over the years, but we should have 2 10s and a 2-minute halftime.
How long is the break? 5 minutes?
Should be a 5-minute talk and conversation. No need to go to the locker room. I'm going to go verify all those details, make sure we're correct. And after that, we'll be to the gut-wrenching moments of PKs.
We'll see you after the break. Your score at the end of regulation, it's 2-2.
try to explain to the crowd how this works. Yep. I mean, out there. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. We don't want to like that for you. Yeah, we were talking about it. It's just real hard to see. Come up here, I don't know. Oh, here, put it in. Paying attention. Yep. 2:15. You'll put it at 15. There's a 2-minute halftime in the game. Yep. See, I knew something. We're live. Yeah, we're live. It's okay.
It's good. I don't need to be. I'm not gonna do this well.
We will have two 15-minute periods. Golden goal. 2-minute half. If it remains tied after 2 15-minute periods, we will go to penalty kicks. Awesome job on that song. They love this song. Ride this song to the end and get them going. They love this song. The girls will be going. Seeing some of them dancing. Morgan Ostrey's loving it. Devin Shepard's going. It's a difference.
All right, I'm ready. Are we live?
We are.
All right, sounds good. Hey, we got two 15-minute golden goal periods. That means sudden death, essentially. If a team scores, the game is over. There'll be a 2-minute half in between the 15-minute periods. If it remains tied, we go to penalty kicks. It'll be the best of 5 frames. If it's tied after 5 frames, penalty kicks, we go to the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. I can remember a boys' playoff game years ago with Coach Hamp. The Jacob Drought years, as I'll call them. It went to the 9th frame, and yet the Warriors won it. It was awesome. And in fact, in 2018, when ABK won their last state championship for the boys, it was PK shootout with Broomfield in that state championship game. All right, here we go. Sasha heads to her net. There seems to be good energy coming from the Warriors. This could be the moment in the season where things turn.
I think that guy likes Smokey Hill in the chat. Smokey Hill, Smokey Hill, Smokey Hill. I think he likes Smokey Hill. Not really related. Anyway.
Well, I threw out the wrong team moments ago. Northfield. There's a school up by the old Stapleton Airport that has done well in a lot of athletics over the years. Got a good track and field team. They're one of the teams that has done just been on the rise in 5A soccer. And it was impressive to see Denver North actually beat them this year. All right, here's the kickoff from Bella Lopez. Back to Ainsley Deberard, who will send it up into the air to Finley Weant, and we're underway. 15 minutes to go. Golden goal. First goal that goes in will win here. Now, there was a day where it was 2 10-minute halves, and so we verified.
Glad we did.
I got Gates Rowe, Scarlett Rowe's father, chiming in. He's also a referee, saying go ABK. It's great to see so many people come out for these games and listen and tune in and watch.
Yeah, love you guys.
We got 14:20 on the clock. This is Max Shaver and I's final broadcast. Well, we'll say for your high school years.
Oh yeah.
There we go. We'll throw a caveat on it.
If we get CU versus the Jayhawks and I need somebody, you know who I'm calling.
If you need anybody, anytime. It's just fun to work with you.
Oh, I appreciate
Max
it.
worked as a professional since, gosh, he was next door running electronics as an 8th grader when I was doing football games up here. We've done football games together, soccer and basketball. Those have been the primary 3. Mac does a bunch of other sports and stuff for the school. All right, let's get back to this golden goal moment, though.
Yeah, to cap it all off, Broadcaster of the Year.
That's true. I was going to mention that earlier, and I forgot. Mac did get awarded. I'm glad you mentioned that. You're not doing a great job bringing that up. Mac did win Colorado Broadcaster of the Year earlier today. He found that out. It's a statewide competition, and he is the top broadcaster of the year for all he does, not just on air, but, I mean, if you see what this guy does off the air, he's extremely gifted in the technological aspects of it. When someone knows all facets of journalism and broadcasting, they are a powerhouse.
I'm muting this guy.
All right. Warriors still playing in their familiar 4-4-2 diamond. They got dual 9s up top. That's Emery Cartwright trying to connect with Kate Schlauk, who scored the first goal for the Warriors. First goal came in the second half. Warriors went down 1-0. At halftime, they were down 1-0. It was a corner kick. Number 6, Leah Gentry, did a spin on a kind of a pick play. Spun around untouched, unmarked, and put it in. Kara Parker just got beat by Leah Gentry. Didn't see that coming. Shot wide right, though. Leah looks like she let the adrenaline get the best of her, and that's advantage Warriors. She goes down now as if she's a little injured, grabbing her left, maybe just her left sock and shin guard. Yeah, go ahead, Mac.
You know, I have a little sound effect for that.
Nope.
Ooh, I like that. Short, sweet, guttural. All right, Sasha Carvena staying out there in the net. Kira Barker will find, missed pass there. Trying to connect. This is the dangerous moment. There's a good stop by Cote. Is just an unsung hero there as a defender. So often being disruptive. Warriors playing with a little bit of frenetic action here. Nice job heading over Bella Diana to get to Bella Lopez. Lopez struggling a little bit to be physical, but I understand that when you're nursing an ankle injury, it just messes with you a little bit. Deberard going to go back to Sasha, and Sasha will send it back wide, and no one home there. Deberard reaching down, stretching out her legs a little bit. That you got to watch for cramping and things like that in this game. Cote, good job getting the right angle on Denver North here. There's an errant pass. Leah Gentry sends it high over the crossbar. At first it looked like it was going to go wide left.
I want to hit the 8's good, but Hayes will yell at me.
Yeah, don't do that. Checking in for Denver North, number 7, Lila Avalos. All right, now I'm like paranoid to say Northfield again. I had to pause there. All right. Sasha sending it straight to our 6. That's Paige Bradley. I hear us talking. Rinna saying go underneath, which means a negative pass. She's available. Got beat, though, right there. Wisely backing off on the Viking player there with a yellow card. Rinna Civis has to play a little careful. She's the only Warrior with a yellow. 3 yellows for Denver North. And look at Cote make the wise play back to Sasha, who boots it out for a 50-50 ball, and that's Kate Schlauk near it. A header goes the wrong way for Denver North. Can we get there? No pressure provided. One of the yellow cards is number 20, who just booted it for the Vikings, Jordan Frank, wearing a protective mask. Look at Paige Bradley just shielding that, and the work rate. She will always slow things down. Does a great job at that. Maddie Steiner preparing to check in. She's stretching her calves. Nice header by Cote. That's over to Wieant. Wieant needs to play quickly wide to Deberard, and does with the outside flick. Deberard left-footed, finding Bella Lopez. Schlauk making a diagonal run, trying to get it over the 4 and the 5 on the back line. Goes to Rena Civis playing the 10. She might shoot from far out. That could go, will it? It's in! It's in!
Oh my God!
Rena Civis with the game goal from downtown. The Warriors take this one 3-2. 3-2. Rena Civis says, I'm just gonna throw it toward the net, and it goes in. I'm pausing to make sure this is official, but it is. Ken Hare congratulating the players, checking on them, and Denver North falling down in disgust. The Warriors will move on, going down most likely to Colorado Springs Friday night to take on Pine Creek. That's why you put the puck at the net. From way out, Rena Civis putting it in the back of the net.
Unreal. Let's take a look at that again. Oh, just sets it up, and
All right, you can keep talking. I have to make a quick PA announcement in this lull. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Game-winning goal scored by Rena Civis. Your final Arapahoe 3, Denver North 2. The Warriors' next game will be on Friday, May 9th, playing Pine Creek.
Yeah, let's take a look at this again.
All right, back on air. Thank you for letting me make that quick announcement so the fans are aware. Hitting it
Bang.
from the 33-yard line. That's 43 yards out.
Oh, my gosh.
Going top shelf was Rena Civis. Max Shaver, that is a nice way for that to be our final high school broadcast. Now, if you go to an ABK game, we will be on the road. I'll be there if you end up broadcasting any of those. See if I could sneak up and throw in a comment or something like that. But it's been great to do this over the years. We'll need to get a pick here again in a second.
Oh, yeah. That is storybook to end on that. Oh,
unbelievable.
One more time. You just can't get enough of
Yeah,
that.
show it again from 43 out. Takes the touch because we're adding the 10 yards in the end zone, and that just nothing that the goalie could do. Just the height. She jumped. She timed it right. Anna Jane Kerr just not tall enough, and the Warriors get the win.
Just a moment.
All right, Shaver. Gonna head down to the pitch. This time, get in. They don't have to lean back. Get in a little closer.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be good. It'll be good. Here we go. All right. Got plenty there. I'm going to quickly pack up and head down there. This is Jeff Bramberg signing off alongside Max Shaver, the Colorado Broadcaster of the Year, awarded today. The top broadcaster in high school, Max Shaver.
Good night, and we will see you for lacrosse on Saturday. From Max Shaver, Jeff Bramberg, and the whole crew up here in the press box, Aaron Scheif, the stadium crew, all of that, we will see you Saturday for boys lacrosse. Opponent to be announced. Have a great night, and as always, let's go Warriors.